So as we move into our first bay, again, this first bay was designed around the furniture that helps support all the different types of ways that we work. So we have our more sort of collaborative work being showcased by OFS Staks, our height adjustable Staks benching collection. We have more focused, heads down, a little bit more private space with, again, the same Staks collection, just in a completely different sort of tone with panels and everything. And then we have our two private offices. We have our open office with OFS Impulse G2, and then we have our enclosed private office with OFS Slate. The whole space is really anchored by our respite area. Again, we wanted to convey that sense of comfort and that sense of homefulness, and we just wanted an area where people could step away from their workstation and be able to decompress, check emails, have a phone call. So that space is, again, anchored by our OFS Intermix planters. And then there is the OFS Rowan sofa with the chaise, so you can kind of relax, check emails. And then we have our OFS Kasura chairs, with the high back, upholstered back, and the 4-star base. So again, you can kind of just sit there, check emails, or have a chat with anybody sitting at the workstations as well. So here we are with OFS Staks. OFS Staks was actually designed in response to a very significant need that the designer saw in the corporate office environment, where the way that we work was somewhat being dictated by the furniture. And that's really not the way that it should be. The furniture should really be there to support the way that we work. So she created Staks. It was actually Pam Light with HOK. And Staks continues to be our deepest collection. We can do what you see here, which function more like workstations. We can also do private offices, and then we can do benching as well, both fixed height benching and adjustable height benching. So what we're going to really focus in on today is our Staks crossover. The reason we call it crossover is because it brings the look and feel of private office case goods into the workstation and open plan environment. So we're really enabling workers to feel much more comfortable and feel like they're working at a private office instead of at a steel cold cubicle. So all of our panels are either wood wrapped or laminate wrapped panels, which definitely, again, sort of conveys that private office feel. Also is a lot just quieter than steel as well too. So it, if you accidentally kick a panel or anything like that, it's not going to have that sort of echoing metal sound that we all hate. Aside from the wood look and feel of the case goods collection, we really wanted to be able to customize this to the nth degree for everyone using these stations. So we can customize the panel height. We can add screens for privacy. We can customize and add height adjustability. We can customize the storage. There's 3 different storage heights. We have the lower height storage, standard height storage. We even have bench height storage. Then we have overhead storage as well too. We can customize further acoustics by adding tack board panels, fabric wrapped tack board panels. There's really just again, an unlimited amount of things that we can do with this collection to really make sure that it is accommodating each user individually. Accompanying the Staks stations, we have our Leland Handy stool, which is sort of a newer stool and perfect for smaller footprint spaces. It is tested to 500 pounds like almost all other Leland products. It is also stackable. It comes with 3 different tops, either just a poly top, a wood top, or a fabric top. And it's got this great sort of ergonomic cutout at the bottom so that you can put your feet in there, or you can even throw your book bag in there as well too. So the other addition that we really like to pair with any workstation, any private office in general, is our favorite chair. It's our Hog Capisco chair. We have actually been selling this chair for over 30 years here at Source 4. We are big advocates of this chair. I sit in this chair, and everybody else basically in this office sits in this chair as well too. So Hog Capisco is originally based out of Norway. It was inspired by a horse saddle. And so again, the cutouts in the seat really allow your legs to sort of slope at a downward angle. And what that does is rotate your hips forward and put your back into correct alignment and correct posture, instead of having a lumbar support really force your back. So again, your back is aligned in correct posture. It releases sort of your neck and your shoulders, and you don't have any arm rests, again, creating further tension in your neck and shoulders. You can engage the arm rests when you're not tasking. If you're talking on the phone or talking to somebody, you can engage that back and engage the arm rests. But when you're tasking, your arms are just naturally loose and at a 90-degree angle. So again, reducing any sort of tension, back problems, etc. Aside from the ergonomics, the other reason that we really love showcasing this chair with any sort of workstation or private office is because of the extended cylinder of the chair. So what the extended cylinder of the chair really enables you to do is utilize the full height range of your height adjustable surface. So you can bring your chair up pretty high, as you can see, and actually sort of just perch or lean against your chair and work at a taller desk if you prefer, or you can bring it back down to standard height. So here we have OFS Heya. This has quickly become one of our favorite pieces in the showroom. Heya was another sort of design response, very thoughtful design response to another need in the marketplace. We felt that we were needing sort of these pop-up meeting spaces, spaces that didn't require full walls, but still required an amount of privacy. So again, with Heya, you can see sort of these privacy panels. These are always upholstered in a felt or a vinyl material for added acoustics. Vinyl, of course, for cleanability. And the basis behind Heya is that this is really highly reconfigurable. So we can remove these banquettes and add them into different parts of the facility if we need to. If the needs of this space change, we can sort of rearrange the screen. We can add 2 guest chairs or a task chair here instead if we need to make this more of an office or a workspace than a huddle room. We can add more privacy onto these. We can extend the length of the side panels. We can add even shrouds over the top, again, for more privacy. We can even add casters onto the bottom and push bars to, again, sort of encourage that mobility and enable people to be able to move around. So I think this is going to be a really important collection going forward post-pandemic, as it really is just highly adaptable, very private, can be reconfigured in any way that you can imagine. So definitely be sure to check out the link so that you can see all the different options that we can add on to this, all the different sort of reconfigurations that we can do, little rooms and spaces that we can create with this product. And next we'll move on to Bay 2.